Hello and welcome to the seventh part of the Facebook Messenger in Android Studio, and in this tutorial I'm going to create the group and page of the home page, group layout of the home page, and you can see the floating action button and the group items in the recycler view. The first thing, I forgot to add the floating action button in the active layout. You can see, first of all, replace this with the relative layout and add a floating action button with the alignment bottom, layout align parent bottom and align parent end. And next attribute of this is the margin, and again the floating action button size, the background of the floating action button, and again the icon on the floating action button is going to be the chat icon. Okay, now again start with the um, group item single layout. First of all, convert this with the card view, because we have a card of the single view in the adapter. So first of all, replace this with the wrap content and add more some attributes of the card, for example the card elevation, and add some margin from all the edges. Okay, the first thing we need to do is add the relative layout, add some padding. Okay, this is the single view of the group, you can see in the recycler view. Okay, the first thing is the circle image view. The attributes of this circle image view are center horizontal, because we have a profile image at the center of the layout, and we have some more attributes, that is the margin from the top, and also we have a dummy picture, let's say picture 5, and again we have some more attributes, the id of the circle image view, and again we have image view at the top right of the layout, for example the menu button of the view, the group item, at the width and height of the image view, let's say 30 dp. And again the id of the image view, we can say menu button. Okay, now the next thing is the text view, which is going to be the name of the group, name of the group of single view, and you can add more attributes to this text view, for example the margin of the text view, and the alignment of the text view. I have add the dummy text, for example Android developers, which is the group name. The next attribute is the text style and text size, and again the id of this text view is txt name. Now select and copy this and paste it below, and now this text view is going to be the time, for example txt name, okay, txt active, no, txt time. Okay, now remove these two attributes and replace this text with the, for example 15 minutes ago. Okay, as per the design requirement, we have a line break below the time text view. So add a view, and again we have some more attributes of this view. For example, the background picture and the background color and margin from the top, and also the margin from the end and start. Okay, the margin from the top. We have another text view, which is the members of the groups. For example, in a group we have members, and we can show their names in the text view. So this is the text in the string I have added already, and you can see the design. Add the ID attribute of this text view. I think I can remove this property of the text view, and let's give the ID to the view, and this text view will belong to the line break. Now add some margin from the top, and you can see the design. Apart from this, we have a model class called group model. And the instance variables of this class are image. For example, the group image, the group name, the time, and and the members. For example, time, members. Now add an empty constructor in this class, and again we have a constructor of these variables, and also set the getters and setter methods of these instance variables. Again we have a model class, the group adapter class, which extends the recycler view.adapter, and inside this recycler view.adapter we have a class view holder, and the view holder class extends the recycler view.viewholder. Okay, the instance variables of this class are list of type group model, and again we have a context of the activity where we want to show the layout, the single layout of the group in a list view. So create a constructor and add these two variables, and again initialize these variables in the constructor. On in this group adapter.viewholder class, inflate the view with the single group layout, and this is the single line of code, and now return this single view to the adapter. Update this method, the get item count. In the view holder class, we have the group image of the group, and again we have the text views. For example, the name of the group and the time, and also the members of the group. In the view holder, the constructor of the view holder class, let's initialize all these values and connect it with the XML file we have created. First of all, the name, and the second one is the time, and again the third one is the member of the members text view of the model class, model layout. And the last one is the image view, which is the group image of the group items. Okay, so this is the model layout for a single view of group item in the recycler view. Again, in the group adapter inside the onBind view holder method, we have an object of the group model, and we call the view holder class attributes and add some properties and set values to these attributes. For example, the image view, the name, and again the time, and also the members dot set text model dot get members. Now it's time to go to the group fragment and replace this with the relative layout. Okay, go to the fragment, active fragment, and copy this code and paste it over here. Now replace this with the group list, and also change the icon to the group icon. Okay, you can see this is the floating action button and this is the recycler view. Okay, in the group fragment we have the attributes of this group class. For example, the first attribute is create the view class object, and again we have recycler view, the grid layout manager, and again we have a list of type group model. Also we have a group adapter class object, and now replace this with the view and return the view as well. Now connect this group list with the XML file and add some more attributes to this recycler view, which is set has fixed size, and again initialize the grid layout manager, and we have two items in the grid layout. For example, manager dot set okay group list dot set layout manager, and again list okay, initialize this list with the new array list, and you can see I have added some data in the list view, and initialize the adapter in the onCreate method, and inflate and attach this with the group list. Okay, now see the result. We have a complete code for the recycler view of the group page, and I hope so the design will look exactly same like the messenger, the group page, which is like the messenger and the Facebook Messenger. So this is the fragment class. Okay, our application is now running, and you can see the groups and the recycler view you can see, and I think the alignment of the members is something like, okay, we should set the alignment of the group, for example the gravity to center, and now run again the application, and I hope it will work. So this is the tutorial about how to create the group list the group list of the messenger page, and you can see and you have seen a code how to design this layout in Android Studio. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial, and in next tutorial I will create the layout for the cars fragment.